God, I'm having a day. I'm having a day, okay? I think we'll be all right then. Oh God. If they speed up, just, why is my battery light flicking at me? This is not okay. I'm trying to record it. What's your problem? It is you. You're one of the people that's causing problem in this country. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. What's wrong with you? Do you know who I am? Please, this is for your. This is a survival guide. I am trying to help you live. Okay? Be alive. Okay, let's take that again, shall we? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela. I'm also known as the Purple Bandit, and welcome to my vlog. I am Purple. How are you doing? How have you all been? I'm sorry I haven't been as consistent, but I am trying, and I will try to do better for you because you are my people and I love you so much. Today we're going to be talking about how to survive in Lagos, the traffic edition. That's right, people, we're talking about driving in Lagos. Driving in Lagos for me, it's hit and miss. There are days where, you know, the roads are clear, you don't really have many problems. You might have one or two people that are a bit silly, but it's not too bad. But then there are days when traffic is impossible. Everybody and their mother is just insane. Like literally, like I'm just gonna give you a few pointers about how to survive driving in Lagos or driving in Nigeria, but driving in Lagos because that's basically where I live. Point number one, assume that everybody that is driving is insane. Normally when you're driving in the UK, your instructor will tell you, make sure that you drive for 3 people. You drive for yourself, you drive for the person in front of you, and you drive for the person behind you. In this case, in driving in Lagos, you drive for everybody that is around you. You drive for the person that's in front of you, you drive for yourself, and you drive for the person that's behind you. You drive for the person that is like many cars in front of you. You drive for the person that is parked on the road. You drive for everybody. You drive for the pedestrian. That's how many people you're driving for. You just have to be careful. Beware of Okadas, Keke Napeps, and pedestrians. These 3 categories of people, they themselves are nuts. Pedestrians can cross the road at any moment and you won't even know. You'll just be driving and the next thing you see is some crazy person running across the road. Okadas, I am convinced that Okadas and Keke Napeps, but mainly Okadas, they have a death wish. They just drive insane, going in the opposite direction of ongoing traffic on a roundabout. Dude, are you crazy? Keke Napeps are just as crazy. They will drive in the middle of the road as if they own the road, and there are proper cars, a line of cars backed up behind them, and they refuse to move out of the way. Just beware of them. Just assume that everyone is crazy. Just assume, and then you will be safe. Point number 2, when it comes to driving in Lagos, I would say keep your distance. However, if you keep your distance, you'll find that loads of people will try to overtake you. So I would say keep your distance at a reasonable length. As long as you can see the bottom of their tires, that's how much distance you need to give, because they can stop abruptly, someone can try and cut you off, and you know, that's where the accident will occur. Just keep your distance and make sure that you're not in the person's face constantly, because bumper to bumper traffic is not fun and anything can happen. So this is where point number 1 and point number 2 pretty much are pretty similar. Point number 3, do not assume that regular traffic laws apply when driving in Lagos. There have been so many times when driving on a roundabout, turning into a road, coming out of a road, driving on the opposite side of the road. When I say to you, I've seen some crazy things. When it comes to traffic lights, 9 out of 10 times, okay, let me be easy. When I say 9 out of 10 times, I mean figuratively, not statistically. So in this case, I'm saying it figuratively. 9 out of 10 times, you will find that people that are at the traffic light will not obey the traffic light. If they see a red light, they will go through it. If they see a green light, they're coming from afar, the light is green, yet they still slow down. Why? If the light goes to yellow, they most likely will do one of two: speed up or slow down. Now, if they slow down, yeah, that makes sense. That's actually correct. If they speed up, Another thing that I've noticed as well, when it comes to driving in general, there's no such thing as right of way. Now, for instance, on a roundabout, I have seen an Okada, and Okadas are bikes that carry like one or two people on the back of their bikes and give them a lift to wherever they're going to. I've seen one Okada driver go the opposite way, and I mean the roundabout's going anti-clockwise, they are going clockwise on the roundabout with a passenger. Do you know how dangerous that is? Look, traffic laws just don't apply. I remember I was in a taxi, and one of the guys was literally coming up a red light and sped past it. I was like, oh God, the light was red, why did you go? He was like, this country is lawless. I'm like, you're one of the people that are lawless in this country. It is you. You're one of the people that's causing problem in this country. How are you gonna just run through a red light? Point number 4, if you're going somewhere and it's important, I suggest you plan, and you plan to, let's say the place is 30 minutes away. I suggest that you leave 1 hour and 30 minutes beforehand. Plan your travel at least an hour extra, because the traffic in this country is nothing to write home about. Oh my days, traffic can be backed up for at least a good hour before you get to where you're going to. When it comes to planning your journey, Google Maps may help you. And you know, it has that color-coded system on the map. Like green is for there's a free road, orange is there's a little bit of traffic, and then red is like it's backed up, and dark red is like there's no depth. Literally, it is slow. Traffic is real slow, dude. It's not a crime to get somewhere early. It really isn't. Sit down, read a book, go on Instagram, do whatever. Point number 5, if you do not know where you're going, let's say you have a meeting somewhere, ask them for directions. In most cases, Google will not help you, because the place you're going to might be some side road and it won't be registered on Google. I promise you this. Point number 6, not all ground is equal. And when I say this, I mean there can be potholes or ditches where you do not expect there to be ditches or potholes, and that can cause problems for you when you're driving. I would suggest you be very careful, be real slow, because if it's on one side of the traffic and you're trying to get around, there might be people coming on the other. Be real slow, just be easy. Please, this is a survival guide. I am trying to help you live, okay? Be alive. Point number 7, if someone cuts you off, don't get angry. Now, I know it's easier said than done, but bearing in mind what I said in number 1, that you have to assume that all people are crazy. If someone cuts you off, don't get angry and let them pass. I am warning you, please be careful. Try not to get hit. That's the only thing I am begging of you. Do not get hit, because what will end up happening is something as stupid as someone coming down from the car and bashing your windows. You do not want that, believe me. I have seen too many people getting down from their cars just to fight because you bashed my car. What's wrong with you? Do you know who I am? I'm trying to be your purple fairy godmother, and I'm trying to whisper into your ear that in this country you need to be easy, be patient. Story time. I was driving my friend's car and we were on our way home from church, and I kid you not, I was driving down this road and this guy that was behind me was impatient. This guy literally was trying to rush behind us, trying to get past us, and I'm like, look, I'm trying to drive here and I'm trying to drive into my compound. Do you mind like not being a douche right now? I was driving along, minding my damn business. The man was proper like at my back, literally. It would have been like this close and he would have just climbed on top of the car because he was this impatient just to go where? It was a Sunday afternoon. What are you doing, dude? Unless your wife is pregnant, that is the only way I would allow that you're rushing somewhere, if there is an emergency and you need to get to the hospital. So I'm getting to my gate and I'm about to turn in. This guy is impatient, doesn't see that I've put my indicator on. I am going left. You can clearly see that I'm going left. Let me to wait 2 seconds, let me turn. Nope, the guy literally cut me off and scraped his car. I don't know what it is about my friend's car, but her car is so sturdy that there was barely a scratch on it. Now, unfortunately for her, there was a nail sticking out on her car, and this guy's car was scratch up. And I mean, when I say scratch up, I mean scratch up, like it was terrible. It was like Wolverine just went. Gah! The reason why I say don't get angry is this. I got down from the car, my then boyfriend got down from the car as well, and I was ready to go What is your problem? Why were you speeding? You could clearly say that was indicating left. The next thing my ex-boyfriend told me was, just be calm. Don't say a word. All three of us, or four of them, my friend was still sat in the car. She was like, I'm not dealing with this. The guy, like, as long as there's nothing wrong with my car, I'm good. But yeah, I'm not dealing with whatever else is coming out of this. My ex-boyfriend went to go and speak to the guy. The guy got down. He looked like he was about to do something. And I went, all my ex-boyfriend did was, wow, what are we gonna do now? As in, this car, we've just fixed this car. This man is he's an actor. The Grammy Award goes to, I don't know what happened, but the guy was calm. He was like, oh my, it was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this, man. What am I gonna do? I've just fixed this car. I was like, I know, we too, we've just fixed our car. The guy breathed in like maybe 2-3 times, like, and got in his car and drove away. It's like, it's okay, it's okay. And that was it. This is why I say don't get angry, because if you get angry, it will be a he said, she said, he said, he said, she said kind of fight. Whoever screams the loudest and whoever calls the police first is who wins the case. That being said, driving around in Lagos is actually the easiest way for you to get around. It is the most frustrating though, because there are so many cars on the road. It's like it's a requirement for you to be able to drive in this country. You either have to drive really quickly or drive like you're a mad person. And I don't know what to tell you, bruh. With all of these points that I've given you, you still get into an accident or you still turn up late to wherever you're going to because of traffic. At this point, I don't know what to tell you.
Watch out for the big girls. Now bang, 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 rotate for me, hands up like y'all.